Hi, everyone. I'm here on the grounds of St. Maria Goretti Church in the back parking lot area, and I'm here with my friend John DiBello to speak about the upcoming homecoming event here at Ave Maria Parish. It's really a double header. On Sunday, October the 2nd, we're going to be celebrating our annual outdoor mass and barbecue with some games for children. The mass begins at 10:30 with the meal to follow. And then the following day in the evening at 7 p.m., Monday, October 3rd, we're going to have a concert. And the featured artist is Brunelle, a young, talented composer, along with our Holy Spirit ensemble. So John, I'm really looking forward to this homecoming event, an autumn homecoming event for our parish. What excites you about this event, John?
Well, I think the idea of an outdoor mass and the idea of welcoming people almost back to church as the school year begins, as the autumn begins, and we've had a mass last year that was just as COVID was starting to wane and people were more comfortable to come to church outside, maybe for the first time in many, many months. And now I know we've had some spikes, but again, it's an opportunity for people to come and enjoy the beautiful surroundings behind St. Maria Goretti, and for both churches to come together. What I've liked about this summer is the folks at OLA have had the opportunity to come over here, as you say, 3.3 miles, to enjoy this church and these surroundings, maybe that they hadn't enjoyed so much before. And now another opportunity with this mass and barbecue and the beautiful concert the following night for us all to come together. So I think it's something we're really all looking forward to.
And John, also for young families, we're really interested in welcoming young families here for this outdoor mass and barbecue and games for children. There's something very appealing I have found with outdoor events, especially if the weather is as beautiful as it is today. So I really want to encourage our young families to consider joining us on October the 2nd at 10:30 for Mass, the meal to follow. John, you're the lay leader, the vice chair of our Parish Pastoral Council. You're also on the planning committee. What do you hope will happen in these events of October 2nd and 3rd? We're always eager to welcome new people as well as our very faithful parishioners here, but just in terms of evangelization, what would you like to happen here?
Yeah, I think, Father, there was a campaign a few years ago to invite people back to the Catholic Church, and that's kind of part of our mission as faithful parishioners, faithful Catholics, is to continue to invite people and to show people that, you know, this is kind of a family and we're here for you, and it's really important to especially bring the young families and show it's not just about a rigid mass where you stand up and sit down and you kneel and you do all that stuff. The best part of the masses, frankly, for me, is when you have the little kids running around, like our son used to do, 20 years ago, and making the noise and seeing how Father Paul and Father Tony deal with that as they're trying to say the prayers and do the homily. And an outdoor mass is a perfect opportunity to do that because the kids can be running around in the back and the parents don't have to worry so much. And then you get to see your neighbors and friends, and for us, it's important to maybe invite people who haven't been to Mass in a while. Maybe people who've fallen away from the church, maybe people who have questions about, is it safe, is it okay? It's just a welcoming experience, a really great opportunity to reach out to people maybe that haven't been to church in a while, to say, hey, there's this event coming, it's non-traditional, and guess what? The kids get to play games and you get to eat afterwards, so what's better than that? And then the following night, I've been exposed to this Christian music over the past few years, and this kid, Brunelle, is a great young composer, and then combined with our wonderful Holy Spirit ensemble with led by Gina. I think that's going to be another great opportunity for adults and also for young people to experience that, because that's who that resonates with the most, I think. So we hope as many folks as possible can join us.
Two features I think I want to highlight here. First of all, we're really trying to get our school community involved this year. The school is a very important part of our collaborative Ave Maria Parish and Our Lady of the Assumption School. So we're really encouraging the members of the school community, certainly our administration, our teachers, and our students to participate this year in this event. And also, John, could you say something about our honoring the first responders? We did this last year. We had both the police chief and the fire chief doing readings, participating in the liturgy themselves, and then a blessing, for the first responders. That's important, isn't it, that we acknowledge them?
And I think especially during COVID, they've been so incredibly important in protecting people and seeing to people's needs. And there's, some issues today about, are they respected enough? Are they appreciated enough? So I think it's a great opportunity for us to show our support, show our appreciation, and to honor them in a special way as we did last year. So I think it's a great way to also honor them as well as to kind of honor the whole community with this event.
And finally, John, you're on the planning committee for this. Can you tell us something about how the planning is going for this event, and the level of interest, commitment, excitement you find on the planning committee?
So I think we believe that there will be actually a lot more folks here this year than last year. I think it's because COVID has continued to wane, although we've had some spikes, and also involving the school community, right? So we'll have some of the older kids helping to run the games, like our son did probably 15 years ago. So that's great, and those kids really enjoy kind of, leading the little kids through some of the games and watching how they do. And then, so I think the combination of it being more comfortable for people to come to Mass, the idea of inviting people who haven't been to Mass recently, and then the involvement of the school, we think that combination is going to allow us to have a much bigger crowd than last year, which is wonderful.
All I can say is I'm looking forward to this doubleheader event, this homecoming weekend here at Ave Maria Parish, the Mass on Sunday, October the 2nd at 10:30, and then the barbecue and games to follow, and then the following evening, October 3rd at 7 p.m. at St. Maria Goretti Church, the concert with Chris Brunelle and the Holy Spirit Ensemble. John, any final words from you?
No, I think there's a wonderful event. We hope that as many people as possible can enjoy us. And thanks, Father Paul, for doing this. I know you did it a lot in your prior parish, and I think this should be an annual event that we should all look forward to.
Look forward to seeing you for the Autumn Homecoming event. Thank you for listening.